because we've all been there, okay? We've been in a trading position. We expected it to win consciously or unconsciously. The trade spikes us out. What happens? The caveman brain says, no, I will not accept that. I will not tolerate that. I'm going to jump back in. I'm going to take a trade that I know I shouldn't take, but I'm going to take it because I had an expectation and I want that expectation fulfilled. And I do not care how I get it. I will break my plan. I will break risk management. This is why we do these things, okay, guys? Get going. Let's do this. Here we go. Okay, guys, what's going on, everyone? And welcome back to another weekly recap. Welcome back to another weekly reflection. So it is currently the 14th of February, 2025. And in this video, as always, I'm going to give you guys a breakdown, give you guys an update of the past trading week, the past 5 days, my wins, my losses, my mindset, the trades I've taken, and overall how I'm feeling. So it is currently late Friday afternoon. I normally do these reflections and recaps on the weekends, but considering I had some time, I thought I would get it done because I have something on my mind that I want to share with you guys, something that hopefully is beneficial for you guys that you can take away as always, because like I always say, trading is 90% psychology, 10% technicals. So I've got something to say in this video. And also you can probably see, guys, no more messing around with a cheap microphone. I was looking back on the audio and audio is not great. So I bought a brand new microphone. So hopefully now you are getting clean, crisp, powerful audio coming through your speakers and headphones, which is great because obviously, you know, this channel is based off audio. So I want to give you guys the best possible audio. Okay, guys, so let's jump into this previous week. This trading week, I executed one trading position. What I'm going to do in a minute, I'm going to bring it up on screen for you guys, and I'm going to start breaking down the trades, giving you guys a understanding of how I position myself in the market, what I look for, and just keeping myself accountable and hopefully helping you guys understand the way I look at the markets, because obviously, you know, it's very important psychologically, but I also want to give you guys the technical perspective, how I position myself, what I look for in the market. In a second, I will bring up the trading position. I will break it down for you guys. And then after, I will share with you what's been on my mind this last few days. Okay, guys, so let's break down this trading position. So this was New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, executed a short trading position on the 13th of February for plus 3% profit. So let's break it down on the higher time frames. Okay, guys, so jumping into the higher time frame, as you can see on the daily candle, we had the breakout. We have lots of support here, okay? Support, support, support. Price broke out, pulled back, and is looking for the continuation to the downside, because we always see this on multiple time frames. Price breaks out, it retests, it stalls, it hesitates, and then we have the continuation to the downside. So as always, to re-emphasize the point in my previous video, my trading personality, my trading style is day trading. I'm looking for the short, in and out, quick trading positions. This is how I see the market, okay? We had the breakout, we had the pullback. Price used to be support, and now the support has become resistance. So I'm looking for a continuation to the downside on a higher time frame perspective. So if we jump in on the 4-hour time frame, what do we see on the 4-hour? Again, we have the 4-hour coming down. The 4-hour breaks out to the upside, hits the resistance that used to be support. And what I'm looking for around this region is for price to reject and pull back to the 4-hour 50 EMA. Okay, I'm not looking to play it all the way down to recent lows. I'm just looking for price to stall, to hesitate, pulling back to the 4-hour 50 EMA. Because like I said, on the daily perspective, what do we see on the daily perspective? We see a breakout of support. The support has now turned resistance, and we're looking for the continuation to the downside. What do we see on the 4-hour? The 4-hour has broken the 4-hour 50 EMA. We have ran into higher time frame resistance, and we are looking for a pullback to the 4-hour 50 EMA. And then either price can continue going higher, forming another double top, or it can continue to the downside. So around this region yesterday, I was looking for a pullback to the 4-hour 50 EMA. Okay, guys, so if we jump into the 1-hour time frame, what do we see? We have this sort of rising wedge. It's not the cleanest. It's a little bit of discretion. However, we had the major double top on the lower time frames. And for me, like I said in my other trading video, my trading plan and style is executing trades in UK London session or US New York session, because we have the volume, we have the volatility. In Asia, this is Asia, okay? It's slow, there's not much volume, there's not much movement. So I waited for price to pull back up, giving us a double top, and then I executed a short trading position, taking it down to the 4-hour 50 EMA. I am not looking to push it down any further. Again, I'm looking for the in and out trading positions. So I'm waiting for the momentum to come in. The momentum comes in into London session. the price rejects a double top, and then I executed a short position, taking it down to the 4-hour 50 EMA for plus 3%. This was a quick, clean, in and out trading position. And this is what happens, okay? I always say these patterns repeat, and they repeat on multiple time frames. We always have the breakout continuation. You will see it all the time, okay? And if we see price now continuing on, you can see, okay, the price came down, rejected the 4-hour 50 EMA, and it's heading back higher. So now, heading into next week, we could see another double top on the 4-hour time frame, or it could continue going higher. But for me, I'm in and out. I'm taking those small, quick trades. Okay, this trade was how many hours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 hours. Okay, banking 3% in 6 hours. Quick, easy, clean, in and out. Okay, follow my trading plan, 1% risk. I didn't hesitate. I know exactly what to do and when to do it. I know what to look for. And this is it. This is how easy and simple trading can be once you identify your system and identify your trading plan. Okay, guys, so that is the technical side completed. One trading position executed this week, plus 3%, giving me great momentum for the rest of the month. So, technicals completed. The mindset perspective I want to give you guys in this video, okay, is about unfulfilled expectations. So as always, everything that I share with you guys is everything that I struggle with, okay? Everything that I write down is basically addressed to myself, to my current self, to my younger self, and something that I struggled with for so long, and I even struggle with today, because, you know, there is no, like, you will never master the emotional brain. I'm always talking about those two brains you have within. You have the emotional, the caveman, the animal brain, and you also have the logical thinking, rational human brain, okay? And you know, it's about mind management. Trading is always about mind management. It's always about controlling those two minds. And this is the reason I write so much. Writing for me is a way of a meditation. It helps me operate in that thinking brain, and it helps me silence and discipline and tame that animal caveman brain. So, unfulfilled expectations, okay? Something that I used to do so much. I used to enter a trading position, and then, for example, this trading position, okay, it would be, my profit target would be 3%. I would start thinking, and I would start counting, saying, how, you know what? I have a 100K funded account. If this trade comes in, that's 3K, okay? So I would compound that emotion. I would give it more power, more strength, more energy, and the emotion would just boil up and compound in my mind. And what happens when unfulfilled expectations do not get fulfilled, especially in the trading realm? What's going to happen? Your emotional caveman brain will come online, and you will start doing stupid, reckless, impulsive trading mistakes. So this is what I used to do, okay? I used to get into a live trade. I'd say, if this trade comes in, I'm up 3K. 3K, that's a brilliant day. That's a brilliant trade. That's gonna, you know, that's gonna be a great week. I can go out, I can go for a steak, I can go and buy these new shoes, I can upgrade anything, okay? I can spend 3 grand, whatever. That's literally how I used to think. Even if you're conscious of it or not, that's how the animal brain thinks. The animal brain is very emotional. So what I would do, okay, I would compound that emotion over and over. I would compound that expectation over and over in my mind. And what happens? Okay, price comes in, it spikes me out, it hits my stop loss. What happens? I had an expectation to win. I had an expectation to be right. I had an expectation of having 3K come into my account this week. What happens when that's not fulfilled? The animal brain is not going to accept that, because the animal brain has already spent that money. So this is what you have to do. Once you enter a trade, you do not think of the money you're going to lose. You do not think of the money you're going to make. You execute the trade, and you literally have to be an observer of your thoughts. If you start drifting, and if you start thinking about, you know what, this trade, I'm going to pass my FTMO challenge. This trade, I'm going to make 10K. This trade is going to give me a 10K payout. You have to eliminate that. But how you overcome this self-sabotaging is you must be aware of your own mind. You have to be truly on the ball at all times. This is why I write so much. This is why I journal, because you have to understand what's going on in your minds. And I have a book recommendation for you guys, okay? This book is a complete game changer. It will blow your mind. It's a huge book, but it's very impactful, not just for trading, but also for life and self-mastery. This book is Reality Transurfing, okay? I came across this book a couple of years ago. I always jumping in and out to this book because it does blow your mind. And there's a great chapter in the book about importance, okay? The more importance you give to a situation, to a person, to an outcome, the more volatility the mind's going to go on into your mind, okay? The more the emotions will battle on within your own minds. So, giving you guys a quick summary of dropping importance, okay? The practice of deliberately reducing the emotional weight or significance you place on a situation, person, or outcome, thereby lessening its power to influence your emotional state and allowing you to navigate life with greater ease and less stress. Essentially, it's about detaching from the need for things to be a certain way. What do we do in trading? We give so much expectation, so much importance, so much power, so much strength, so much emotion on a certain outcome. You place a trade, you want it to be right. You want to win because that's what you're in trading to do. You're in trading to make money. You are in the trading realm because you want to win. But this is the paradox in trading. You win by letting go. You win by detaching. You win by following a system and detaching from the individual outcome. Okay, because the more power, the more significance, the more importance you give to a certain idea, a certain expectation, the more volatility is going to happen. So I highly recommend you go and dig into this book. You can get the free PDF online. Just type in Reality Transurfing PDF version. You'll have it online. It will take you weeks to read, but I truly recommend you read this book, jumping into the importance, because you can apply it to life. You can apply it to trading. Okay, guys, so that's my mindset insight for you this week, guys. Unfulfilled expectations. Do not compound that expectation. You have to catch yourself thinking. If you start thinking about all the profit you're going to make, if you start, pulling out your calculator and say, oh my God, I'm going to make 3K in a couple of hours, you are building up that expectation in your mind. And if that expectation doesn't get fulfilled, the caveman, the ancient animal brain will come online and you will start making stupid, impulsive, reckless trading decisions, okay? So that's what you have to do, guys. You have to monitor your mind. You have to monitor your thoughts. You have to continue to write yourself. That's what I always say. I write to myself about myself every single day because it helps me balance those two minds within. Okay, guys, so that is today's video. That is my weekly recap, my weekly reflection. I hope you got some value from this video, but please read that book, Reality Transurfing, and follow the section about importance. There's so much things in there that will blow your mind, and you can use that information. You can apply it to your own life, but most importantly, you can apply it to trading. And dropping importance, unfulfilled expectations is one of those things because it will take out many, many traders, because we've all been there, okay? We've been in a trading position. We expected it to win consciously or unconsciously. The trade spikes us out. What happens? The caveman brain says, no, I will not accept that. I will not tolerate that. I'm going to jump back in. I'm going to take a trade that I know I shouldn't take, but I'm going to take it because I had an expectation and I want that expectation fulfilled. And I do not care how I get it. I will break my plan. I will break risk management. This is why we do these things, okay, guys? So if you have that expectation in your head, you must neutralize it, because when you're in that animal brain, the heart rate will increase. Your breathing will get quicker. Slow everything down. Deep breaths, okay? We want to be operating in the thinking brain, and this is how we do it. And again, it's not going to be easy. It's about mind management. We have to tame and control that animal brain within. Okay, guys, so that is my trading weekly recap for you guys. How did you get on this week? Please let me know in the comments, the good, the bad. Are you winning? Are you losing? Let me know the psychological barriers that you're struggling with, okay? Because, we are all on this journey together. We are all go through the same thing. We all have the same brain. We all have the same impulses and temptations that we have to battle every single day. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you're having a great week. Have a great weekend. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.